Have you seen how free people are here in Florida? Yeah, it's terrible. It's almost like everyone here isn't enslaved. It's a complete disaster. I'm worried about everyone here because there's no one trying to control them. Do you think there's any hope? Well, in the next election cycle, it's possible Florida could get flipped blue. Let's hope so. I care about the future of my children and grandchildren. I don't want them growing up never knowing what communism's like. Did you know Florida is the most open state in the country? People must be dying left and right. The fact that people in Florida have such high case rates of selfishly living makes me very worried about the mainstream narrative. Same. I find that what's good for people is bad for the mainstream narrative. And I'm very concerned that Florida is putting the good of the people ahead of the good of the mainstream narrative. DeSantis is not living up to the standards of Newsom and Cuomo. Yeah, Newsom got challenged in a recall election and Cuomo got canned as governor. But at least he's no longer governor because of how he sexually harassed women instead of how he killed people. Yeah. That way it's like the lives that were lost because of him don't matter. And if they don't matter, then no harm, no foul. It's like DeSantis is doing the opposite of the respectable governors. He's doing things that save lives. Not reducing the population, do you know how bad that is for the planet? Yeah, I've watched Bill Gates' TED Talk. DeSantis is completely disrespecting the pharmaceutical industry's business plan to use people to serve itself. Right, he's allowing people to use a non-experimental drug that's very effective, but unfortunately not very profitable, called Ivory. I wouldn't say that with the cameras rolling if I were you. And he's also got clinics set up to save lives with monoclonal. Also best not to say. But at least the Biden administration is blocking the distribution of it. Thanks Stalin, someone's stepping in to save people from life-saving treatments. Did you know DeSantis banned mandates that force people to be penetrated by a phallic object, which then ejaculates a foreign substance into their body against their will? I wonder why DeSantis doesn't support rape. You think people should be in control of their own bodies? Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby don't agree with that. And Cosby was released from prison early, which means his way of doing things is right and DeSantis's is wrong. I'm pretty sure the only reason why DeSantis treats people the opposite of how Cosby treats them is because Cosby is black. Oh my God, DeSantis is a rapist? No, Cosby is. DeSantis is a racist. I think you're right. That's probably why he's banned schools from teaching kids to be racist through critical race theory. That guy is so conniving. Did you know Florida is offering police and firefighters who were fired in other states because of mandates jobs and a $5,000 signing bonus? What's DeSantis gonna do? Open ports so people can buy goods and businesses can function again? He's actually doing that. Oh, he's ruining Biden's whole plan. I don't want to accuse DeSantis of anything wrongfully, but no, I shouldn't say it. Oh, you can say it. No, I shouldn't. You can tell me. Oh, unless I have proof. I don't want to wrongfully accuse anyone of anything. Come on. No, please. Okay. I don't think DeSantis likes the idea of letting our democracy fall into socialism. That scumbag. Remember, I don't have proof. I don't want to spread any rumors. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you're right. DeSantis called for transparency with how the Chinese Communist Party is funding universities. That reminds me, I heard a rumor that he cares about his country. It's not a rumor. DeSantis served in the military. Oh my God, it's like he's hating his country by not hating his country. I'm confused about something. If having your rights taken away gives you a better quality of life, then why are people from New York and California moving to Florida? I think it's because the living conditions in Florida are worse. Really? Yeah, you know how bugs are so dumb that they'll fly into a light even though it's really bad for them? Yeah. Well, I think humans and bugs have about an equal IQ, which makes humans do the same thing. And people are so stupid. No wonder we need authoritative people with drug company ties to tell us how we should live our lives. People and profits would be doomed without them. Until we can get DeSantis impeached for putting people before profit, do you think there's anything we can do to protect ourselves and our children that we unfortunately didn't abort? Yeah, forcing children to wear a mask while they sleep should make up for how Florida schools don't do it. By the way, who's Brandon? I don't know. I think he's just some guy that most people in our country really love. I hate our country. Well, no one hates it more than Brandon. I'm sorry to bring this up. Apology accepted. But I think DeSantis hates women. I already believe you, and why's that? Because he signed a bill banning biological males from competing against women in women's sports. That's terrible. I think protecting women is the same thing as oppressing women. Yeah, it sucks even worse for sports. Watching actual women competing against each other might put them all on a level playing field, but it sucks for the audience to watch. Florida protects women, puts people over profit, and has no regard for the well-being of the mainstream narrative. It's like everyone here is hypnotized by freedom. Stupid sheep. Well, I gotta go. What are you up to? I've gotta go get my 93rd booster shot. It's been almost an hour since I've had one. I'm starting to feel real nervous. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for your slavery. If you want to represent the freedom vibes, you can check out my whole line of freedom merch, including my newest design at awakenwithjp.com. And I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Magnesium Breakthrough by Bioptimizers. Do you ever get stressed? Mic doesn't actually work. Well, so do I, and so does everybody else. That's why I love Magnesium Breakthrough. What most people don't understand is one key nutrient can effectively reduce a lot of your stress, and that nutrient is magnesium. Cool, JP, my vitamin mineral supplement already has magnesium in it. Awesome, but the problem with that is most supplements only contain one weak form of magnesium, but your body needs all 7 forms of magnesium in order to effectively reduce your stress. And that's exactly what Magnesium Breakthrough delivers, so you can effectively reduce your stress, so you can ultimately feel great and function your best. If you want to join me in reducing your stress so you can feel and function your best, go to magnesiumbreakthrough.com/awaken and use the discount code AWAKEN for a healthy deal.